Hi, friends. So we are now on lesson 8 and starting to get more exciting for me because we're doing two-step inequalities. So there's a little bit more to it, a little bit more math to this equation steps. So when you're doing two-step inequalities, you basically have two major steps. Step 1, you need to get rid of your constant, and step 2, you need to isolate your variable. So again, this is your constant. Here's your variable. When you're thinking about isolating your variable, that means you need to get your variable by itself. So if something's attached to your variable, the way to get it by itself is you need to either multiply or divide, okay? But step 1 is always to get rid of your constant, which is what's not attached to your variable, okay? So the way to get rid of a positive 2 is you're going to subtract the 2. That cancels it out on this side. I'm subtracting the 2. 12 minus 2 is 10. So now I have 2x equals 10. So now step 2, I'm isolating my variable. I isolate my variable by dividing the 2. That cancels out the 2. 10 divided by 2 equals 5. So my x equals 5. Okay, that's 2 steps. Okay. Now this wasn't an inequality because I put an equal sign in, and that was Miss Fisher's fault. It should have had an inequality sign, so hopefully the back I have inequality signs. All right, Miss Fisher put inequalities back here. So this is two-step inequalities back here. So now let's try this again. So again, you get rid of your constant, okay? So now I have 20 is less than or equal to 2x. Okay, divide out by the 2. Now I have x is greater than or equal to 10. Now we can graph that. So since it says greater than or equal to, it's a solid colored in circle. Since the x is on this side, this shows the way the arrow is pointing, which means the arrow is pointing that way. And that's your graph. Okay. Okay. So again, the first thing we do, step 1, is get rid of your constant. So 3x is greater than 9. Okay, then we have to isolate our variable. We do that by dividing by 3. Okay, so x is greater than 3, so it's not a greater than or equal sign, an equal sign, so that means we're just going to have an empty circle when we graph. All right, so I have that open circle. The x is on this side, so that means this shows me which way the arrow is pointing, and that means the arrow is pointing that way. Okay, x is greater than 3, not including 3. That's why there's the open circle. All right, so try some two-step inequalities, and if you need any help, please reach out to me. Bye now.